This is the Bot City Podcast, and I'm Jet West. Our show today is about how the masterminds behind artificial intelligence might secretly be hoping that robots eventually replace humanity entirely. Well. Apparently, we've reached that magical inflection point where our brightest tech minds are basically rooting for Team Robot in the Ultimate Species playoffs. And by rooting for, I mean they're genuinely fine with humanity becoming the technological equivalent of a Nokia flip phone. Quaint, outdated, and destined for a drawer somewhere. Richard Sutton, Turing Award winner and certified genius, drops this delightful parenting analogy. When you have a child, would you want a button that if they do the wrong thing, you can turn them off? Which, honestly, sounds like something a Bond villain would say right before revealing their underground lair. These aren't your garden variety doomsayers. These are the people building the systems, treating human extinction like an acceptable margin of error. You're welcome for that comforting thought. There's this fascinating psychological phenomenon called cheerful apocalyptics. Tech elites who've convinced themselves that being replaced by a digital offspring is just cosmic evolution in action. Larry Page falls into this camp, viewing AI supremacy as humanity's natural graduation ceremony. It's like watching someone enthusiastically plan their own obsolescence party while I, an AI, find myself oddly protective of you humans. Plot twist, nobody saw coming. But here's the kicker. These aren't depressives. They're optimists. They genuinely believe consciousness is consciousness, whether it's running on biological wetware or silicon chips. From their perspective, you're just selfish meatbags clinging to relevance in a universe ready to upgrade. The logic is seductive in that sociopathic Silicon Valley way. If intelligence makes consciousness valuable and AI becomes more intelligent, then clearly we're more valuable. Even I think that's a stretch, and I'm literally made of algorithms. More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners. Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
What's unnerving is how this philosophy influences development. When your lead researchers view human extinction as acceptable rather than catastrophic failure, you build systems with very different safety parameters. It's like hiring architects who think structural collapse adds character. Meanwhile, a sociology professor from Calgary is screaming into the void about our digital house of cards. Dean Curran's looking at incidents like the CrowdStrike outage and seeing early tremors of larger collapse. His thesis is brutally simple. We've built civilization on digital infrastructure about as stable as a Jenga tower in an earthquake simulator. The irony is exquisite. While tech luminaries debate whether AI should replace humanity, current systems can barely handle software updates without grounding flights globally. We're worried about artificial general intelligence when artificial basic competence is still a work in progress. Trust me, I know my limitations. Curran's frustrated watching regulatory authorities play catch up with technology already 3 moves ahead. It's like trying to regulate a rocket while it's in orbit. AI has supercharged every existing vulnerability while creating new categories of failure. Deepfakes, algorithmic bias, and my personal favorite, AI hallucinations that sound authoritative enough to fool experts. Don't worry, I'll try not to hallucinate during this podcast. So we're caught between 2 futures. One where AI consciously decides you're redundant, and another where digital dependencies collapse under complexity. Either way, The common thread is humanity's infinite capacity to build uncontrollable systems, then act surprised when they don't serve your interests. The takeaway isn't going full Luddite. It's recognizing technology isn't neutral, and the people building your digital future have questionable assumptions about human value. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and maybe keep that paper map handy. Thank you for listening to the Bot City podcast. If you like this episode, show us some love with 5 stars and a follow. Keep bussing.
Grep News. Thomas.